all the rules, and that's going to be written into the rules that are being promulgated for production, processing, all that.
And is that in here right now?
No,
That's
because
something
that's
that-
the ABC rule.
Okay, we have to wait on ABC for that rule.
I think, I thought your point was kind of the lines of, if you're gonna grow marijuana in your dispensary.
Yeah, I want them to know that if they choose
They should
it.
have to be almost the same, or close to the same burden of a cultivation facility, because the security, the cost, I mean, it's
Well,
expensive.
they'll have to meet the burdens in oversight. Are you talking about
And
the
cost,
burden?
the license
But
would be,
the licensing fee would have to
fees
go up.
would be
Sure,
different.
for licensing, but I mean, so licensing fee, but,
I don't think you can change the application fee.
Yeah, I got you, okay.
Right.
That's
I
a
think
license.
you'd have to say the dispensary still has that maximum $7,500 application fee. Then we could do the same half back if you don't get picked. But you could come in and you could say they want to cultivate, they've got the same higher licensing. fee.
Like they would have like a 50,000, something different than a
Right.
big cultivation.
I mean, I guess the question, and this is where I'm ignorant on this, is how many plants are really getting grown in a cultivation facility versus how many are getting grown in a dispensary cultivation facility?
I just know 50 is a lot.
I was looking at,
It's making a lot. It's not.
It's not
It's
a closet.
It is not a lot.
Could it fit in this room?
Oh, yeah.
Can what fit in this room?
50 plants.
50?
We referenced
We've got
last,
50 plants in the area those people are sitting in.
last meeting, there was reference to the video of a cultivation facility in Massachusetts.
Yes.
And if you watched that, you probably saw, just in that 1 hour with looking over, several thousand plants.
Okay.
And what you're looking at on the cultivation facilities with only 5 is a very large number of plants versus 50 at a dispensary, which, as far as, I don't have numbers on exactly how much usable marijuana, how often it would be, that's a 50 plants would be able to produce. But that will likely be ready faster than some of the cultivation facilities' larger products. How much that will distort the market from the cultivation facilities is difficult to determine, because it's difficult to determine how many qualifying patients there will be and whether all dispensaries will grow, and if they grow, if it's going to be in the area where there's higher demand. And so there are a lot of variables that are very difficult to model briefly.
is there a definition of mature plant in the amendment?
Not in the amendment, but on that video, they describe it.
Which goes to the point, I think it says they can only have up to 50 mature plants. So can I have 500 in the process?
Yes.
I mean, that's
To cycle it so you never have more than 50 at one time, that's an issue for regulatory interpretation.
So, okay.
So,
I'm just thinking about the video and
Right.
how many of those plants are considered mature and how many of them aren't as they went through the different stages.
Yeah.
they show it. They show each stage of that plant, which is, it's a very good video to watch.
But they showed the flowering rooms and those that were flowering. And at what point
That
again
wasn't-
do we say they are
When they're budded,
mature?
I think that's probably mature when they're
that,
flowering.
yeah.
That-
So,
By definition of botany, by the time they're flowered, they would be mature.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, they didn't, in that video, they didn't have any
So everything that is not in the flowering room then is considered.
That's not entirely defined yet,
Right.
where that limit is. This measure did not have a hard and fast size limitation, which was in the other one, and so the question of how to define that is something that's being looked at by all of the agencies that are involved in the scheme.